I think we're live. Yeah, hello guys, welcome back. How are you doing? Let's just wait a couple of minutes until people will join, at least someone. And yeah, at 7 we can start. Someone was saying that that the leaderboard is crashing, something like that. You doing stream while the leaderboard is in disarray? What? Good luck submitting anything for the next few hours. What's wrong with the leaderboards? Hello, Alexandra. Same time, same place. Welcome back. I think just everybody just submitted their code, and now CodinGame is crashing because for everybody it says that their score is being calculated. With that outfit, it should be on Twitch. Okay, I guess. Is it a wrong outfit for YouTube? Is it something specific for Twitch? That's in CodinGame chat. Give me my puppy. He'll be streaming with me today. Leaderboard isn't crashing, everyone has their bot rank recalculated. So is anybody participating in CodinGame? Like, how is it going? What rank, what league are you right now? What are you struggling with? I managed yesterday to get into the bronze league. I implemented yesterday a very basic like pathfinding algorithm in order not to get stuck into some dead ends, because my code like was constantly going into dead end and was just surfacing all the time, so I was losing points for that. And now it works a little bit better than previously, than in the first day. And then I also implemented some enemy tracking algorithm, but it's very basic, so I'm tracking only his movements, and then based on his movements I'm predicting where he might be. So I'm just shooting at predicting at a place where he might be, and that's it. Hello, Andrusha. Yeah, and today I think I'm gonna improve on the enemy tracking algorithm, because I saw that it's really helpful and you can quite easily predict where the enemy is, so you can start shooting at him. Because only with that algorithm I was able to pass the Wood 1 League. So what people are saying here? Why would everyone resubmit at once? I don't know. Maybe a new league open, but yeah, I think the new league opens tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah. Resubmit all. Okay, let's connect our external editor. And what's going on? Let's just remind like where we left yesterday. Are we shooting him? No, we lost. Yeah, but we were shooting close to him. Yeah, I saw in Bronze League there is now mines that you can place on the map and then detonate. That's pretty nice, but probably I'm not gonna implement anything with them so far. I'm going to try to keep it easy and to implement at least like enemy tracking good. So yeah, let's see what we have here. I think it's time to also do some refactoring on this code. But who does that? Nobody does that. So the thing is that yesterday I implemented the keeping track of the moves into a string. So each character will represent in which direction did my enemy go into that turn. But I think that's not a good enough solution, because I can only track moves, but I need also to track like when the enemy is surfacing, when he places bombs, mines, and so on. So I think I'll have to implement a better data structure for it, and just keep an array of like actions that he took. Yeah, let's start by doing that. We'll probably need an abstract class action. And then let's start with the implementation of move, or how is it called? Yeah, I think it's move. So in the submarine, yeah, it's move. So yeah, let's create a class move that will extend that action class. So at this moment, I think we just need to keep track of the direction in which it moved. Probably later we will need more data, like in which frame it moved, or maybe in which from which position. But right now, let's just start with string direction and a constructor for it. Public move, not action. Yeah. Okay, then in submarine, instead of these string moves, we will have an array list, or maybe a map that will also keep track in each frame what move it did. Yeah, but the thing is that you can take multiple moves in the same turn. So let's start just by implementing it as an array list of actions. Probably we'll call it actions new array list. We don't need this getter, but we'll need a getter for get actions, which is also an array list of actions. Yeah, here we will append a new move to our actions array list. So it's gonna be a new move with a direction that we read from the input. Hi, Maxim. Thank you. So, get moves. Yeah, we will need get actions. And that's it for this class. And then in the class map, where is it? Get possible position based on, let's call it based on actions. And here we'll receive the array list of actions. We don't need to console log at the moment, so here as well actions. We will need to adjust get current position based on initial position. Refactoring the name of the function as well. So here we can do for each loop. For action in the array of actions. Here we have to check if the action is instance of our move class. Then we can say move equal to a casted action. I can do that. I mean move. Yeah, and then in these if statements, we will move them as well here. So in the move, we will need a getter for the direction. Or should we better, let's enhance this and just provide like public boolean is north, then return direction dot to lowercase equal to north, and we'll do that for all four direction. It will be much easier to check them later. Is south, maybe equals is better. Equals south is east, and then is west. Equals west. And then here in our map we can say if move is north, if move is south, here east, we can add else statements here as well. Okay, let's check if this is still working, if we didn't break anything by mistake. Yeah, this is Java. Initial number of players in gold was 95 before the failure. What happened? Was the gold league accidentally opened or what? Or are you speaking about a different contest? I didn't even check. 6 light. Oh yeah, I didn't hit him even once. Okay. All right. So yeah, we refactored that moves. Then then we need a different type of action for surfacing when the enemy surface. Not sure what are we gonna do with it at this moment, but let's at least have it. Surface. So it also extends the action. And do we receive anything from it? Okay, we receive surface and then in which sector it is. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Then we should keep track of the sector, which will be just an integer from 1 to 9. Sector public surface sector, and this dot sector will be equal to the sector. Then in the submarine, where we parse the string, I think it's here. Well, I was resetting visited cells here, but that might mess around with the way I'm tracking my visited cells. Okay, string, let's take them. No, it's gonna be an integer. Sector will be order dot split on space. Then we take the first one, the first element, and we trim it, and then we should cast it to an integer. Is it like integer dot value of? Yeah. What's going on here? Okay, %. Sector. Then let's add these actions to our array of actions. So it's gonna be new surface sector. I still think that we should keep track of the actions per each turn, because we just have an array list of actions, but we don't know when did the opponent take that action. So yeah. This bronze boat is so powerful, I think. Where did I learn this from? I don't know. I just practice and I enjoy doing this, and also at university, at school. So yeah, we will have an array list or a map. We don't actually need it as a map. Okay, it's getting complicated. We will have an array list of array lists, because we have we will keep track of multiple actions per each turn. So in each turn the enemy can do a couple of actions or 0, and there are multiple turns, so that's why we need an array list inside an array list. Let's just quickly adjust it. So here we will declare the array list of actions for this turn. Actions this turn. Then we will parse the orders and we will add each action to this turn. And at the end, we add the whole array list to our actions array list. So this one, the map. I'm not sure if this should be in the map class. I think it should be in the submarine. Yeah, because we are trying to predict the position of a submarine, and it shouldn't be in the map. Will we be able to add it here? Map dot get height. So in the map, let's quickly implement some getters. Get height, then get width. So here, yeah, we can say get width. Then map is on the map. Here we're checking if it's an island. Map is safe to move. Is checking if it's on the map, and if map is empty. We should somehow adjust this method to be used from both perspective, from my player side and from the enemy player side. So is safe, and here we'll say an integer. No. Let's better create two methods. Is safe is enemy safe to move. Okay, it doesn't make sense in English, but we'll keep it like this. Point, then we'll do something like that. And the enemy also can move. Integer cell will be this one. We'll extract it here. If cell is empty or cell is equal to visited by me, because the enemy is allowed to move on the cell that I visited. Yeah, something like that. So in the submarine, we can check here is enemy safe to move? Where? To the position? Yeah. Yeah, if it's not possible to move there, then we will return. And the same will happen here. So should map get possible position based on action? Not map, but enemy. And then we don't need to send any actions because we will work with the actions that we store in the submarine, so his own actions. And we have just to adjust this method to accept a bidimensional array. Then we need firstly to loop within turns. So it's gonna be an array list of action. Each turn will inside the actions like this. Okay, let's just check it right now to be sure that we are not breaking anything. Oh, okay. Hello, Danielka. Yeah, it's Java, bro. Thanks. Do you like it? Um, well, it's somewhere hard, but it's fun for me. So, am I still shooting? Probably we are not shooting because he did a silence somewhere, so we lost track of. You know what? I think I'm gonna console log something in order to understand like how many enemy possible positions there are. I wonder why in the beginning enemy possible position is just this one. Where are we printing this one? Let's print here enemy possible position dot size. What happened? No. You know internet? I don't know. I hope. So yeah, why it was crashing? Oh, I know. In the map, here we're accessing it in the map, but we don't know yet if it's on the map or not, so it can be like -1. So in that case, it's index out of range. So let's just split it like this. It's gonna be even easier to read. If it's not on the map, then we return false. And here we just return this. So enemy possible position 34. Okay, that makes a bit of sense. Oh, I'm just not console logging everything. I don't know why. But enemy possible position is 56. And in the beginning it's much more. So once we progress, we should see like 34 less 22. 8. And then 1. So here we definitely know where he is. 60? Yeah, 60. And will we lose track of him? Yeah, we lost track of him here. Because he's silenced. And when he silences, we lose track of him. But why? I can't understand why we lose track of him. Yeah, we should fix this bug, because once he silences, I lose track. When he move east, oh, I know. Or I don't. His silence is south, so we didn't count this action, and we think that he's still here. And after that he is going east, so our algorithm thinks that he went here, so he thinks that there is no it's not possible to go there, so that's why we lose track of him. Okay. Yeah, let's also take into consideration this silencing. Sometimes it's hard to keep up with his ideas, but I think practicing and trying to do it together with him, it will be more clear. After watching your streams, it feels like I would like to participate in this contest too. Yeah, of course you should. Yeah, probably I'm not speaking loud like all my thoughts, because it's a mess in my head right now. I'm trying to at least understand what I'm doing, and but I'm trying. What can I say? So I'm already lost. I already forgot what I wanted to do. I wanted to. Well, I have two tabs open to check what we receive. Yeah, when enemy silences. So we will receive from our enemy only that he silenced, but we will not receive in which direction or how far. So that's also something that we'll have to predict. We'll take into consideration every possible like silence move, like in all four direction and like the distance 1, 2, 3, or 4, and put it into our like prediction algorithm, and based on it like as well like try to get down to one possible position and then try to kill the enemy. So once again, it's silence. So in the submarine, first of all, let's create the action. Silence. It's gonna be an empty action because we don't have any information about the silence. It's only to keep track of which action it is. So then in the submarine, we have update orders here. So if order starts with move, if order starts with this one, and then we'll have if if order starts with silence but lowercase silence, then actions dot add new silence. Oh, I have to extend the silence from the action class. Extends action. No. Hello. Cannot be applied to side. Yeah, but I'm extending it from action. What? Oh, actions this turn. Yeah, I forgot. It's a silence. Thank you, Alexandra. Thank you. Are you enjoying it? Then get possible position based on action. Then get current position based on initial position and actions. I think that we have to it's gonna be easier to turn this function into a backtracking algorithm, because it's when we so far it's good because based on his moves we can easily track like the next position, but right now with silence when he silences, there are 4 direction and 4 distances, so that's 16 possible points out of that one. So it's gonna be easier just to convert this into backtracking. So we will have to keep track also of what turn it is, or what frame, something like that. Then first of all, let's add a stopping position for the backtracking. That's gonna happen when actions dot size is gonna be less or equal than turn. If it's less or equal, that means that we took every actions, right? Oh, my brain is not working already. If it's yeah, it should be it. Then this one, array list of actions this turn will be actions.get turn. We don't need this one because it's a backtracking, and we will call it again. Is enemy safe to move position? Sorry, guys. Thank you, Maxim. Thank you. You're waiting to see me in the next league? Yeah, let's hope that today we'll manage to get there. It's so hot. You can understand like at what time I am in the stream based on if I have a hoodie on or not. Because at the middle of the stream I am already like feeling. We will have to check it here. So if map is enemy safe to move to that position, we will return because we are either out of a map or are on an island, something like that. And then we'll take actions this turn. So here we are getting the position. Yeah, I was lost like into my thoughts. So then we should call here the backtracking algorithm. No. Yeah, we will apply all actions, and at the end we return get based on actions. The current position will be the position that we just updated. The actions will be actions, and the turn will be turn +1 because we move one turn ahead. So that still should work the same way as it was working before trying to implement what I have in mind. So let's just check if it's not crashing. Yeah, it is. Okay, I know. We added here a new parameter turn, and here we will start at turn 0. There you go. What's happening? Enemy possible position 0. Is it from the beginning? Yeah, enemy possible position 0. Yeah, of course. Why I didn't think about that yet. Yeah, it somehow stopped working. Let's real quick console log here to understand if some of these ifs are the problem. Out of actions. Here we will say not on the map. And probably here as well. Oh, but we never return a point. Yeah, when action size is less than equal of turn, I think here we shouldn't return null, but we are out of actions. That means that we computed all the action, and here we actually should return the pause, the position when the actions was computed. And it's, yeah, out of actions. So let's see right now. Yeah, I already see some enemy possible position. Out of actions, out of actions. Enemy possible position 84. Alright, we can delete this system logs. But if we just put this one at the top, so whenever we are out of actions, we will check. Firstly, we'll check if it's on the map, the last position. If it's not on the map, we'll return null. If else, we will return the position. That's why we don't need this one here. Hopefully. I'm not an expert. Enemy possible position 36. Okay. Now we prepared everything in order to implement uh, the silence move. So for the silence, this is gonna be returned here because we are gonna return the position in the move, then else, but we don't need an else if because we Are we back live? Yeah, stream status good, hopefully. So we have 4 directions, and we have for each direction 4 possible distancing. No, 3. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, okay, 4. I can count till 4. So you know what? I think I will implement a helper method in the point class to generate all the neighbors, because I have a lot of places in my code where I'm just like generated like north, south, east, and west. So let's go into our point. Public, and it's gonna be an array list of points. Point get neighbors. Oh, I spelled it correctly from the first time. So let's declare an array list of points. And let's see where we generate them. Where? In the map somewhere. Yeah, these ones. And we'll also send here at which distance. I can't give it a default value, distance. So for int I is equal to 1 until I is less than or equal to distance, we will add the north, south, east, west. So we take x, y, and we add not 1, but we add our iterator. That's how we'll get all the neighbors at a specific distance. Not this, it's x. And here is y plus I. I should be careful not to mess this up because it's gonna be hard to find an error here. And this is y. X I and instead of keeping them here, we will just add them directly to our array list to keep it shorter. I can also beatbox, you see? And at the end we just return the points. Then, where is submarine? Array list of point it's gonna be interesting. So, array list of point possible possible targets is equal to the position get neighbors at distance 4, because silence can be done at from 1 to 4. Then the result of this function will not, in this case, will not be only 1 point, because in some cases we split because of this surfacing. So it's gonna be an array list of points. Array list of point. Return position. Return new array list. Which is equal to position. Does it work? Array initializing is not allowed here. Yeah. So okay, array list of point result will be new array list result dot add position and here we return the result. Okay, and here in the silence we will go through for each possible target point target in possible targets. We will we will have an array list that will keep the results inside. Result, and then to this result we will add all and calling this recursive function with target position, then actions, then turn +1. And it doesn't allow me to do that. Replace with object require non-null. Okay, let's... No, it's not gonna be possible like that, because there might be null results. So, oh, a lot of points. Possible and positions. We will call this one if possible and position is not null, because it can still be null. Then we add everything here. Result add all possible end positions. Variable mat. Okay, I can do that. And here we return the result. Oh my god. Can this work? Will this work? Let's try. No, not again. I saw already that there was an error. Okay, I know where. It's here. Yeah, array list and positions. If end position is not null, we add it to points. All end positions. Something like that. So oh, slower please. Can I make this bigger? No, I cannot. So let's see. Enemy possible position 119. That's fair. 61. We're going down. Then we should keep track when our enemy silences. He is not silencing yet. I'm looking at his silence here. 33. 15. Doesn't want to silence. Okay, he will silence soon. So here we know 3 possible positions of the enemy. Now he silences, and I expect that it will be more than 3 possible positions, because the silence gives us unpredictable moves. So we have 42. We have 42. Yeah, that's already better, but we didn't take into consideration one thing. For example, where he silences here, we are taking all possible directions, but I'm not checking if he already been there, because if he already been there, then it shouldn't be possible to go there. so I will have like much less possible positions, like much more accurate prediction algorithm. Let's put it like this. Bye, Maxime. Bye. See you next time. Max, hello, hello. Thank you for the bronze. Yeah, yesterday at the end I was already tired, and I finished implementing this enemy prediction, and I managed that. How are you doing? Oh my god. Am I live? Probably. My internet sometimes disconnects, so sorry for that, guys. Sergio, hello, hello, cheers. So right now we should keep track of the enemy's position. I mean, on the enemy like track where he has been. How to get that? Are we getting the enemy position here? X, Y, sonar result. What's the sonar result? Inputs for each turn. Okay. Sonar results, which gives you the result of a sonar action. Y for yes, no for no. It's an A for no sonar was used. Okay, we are not yet using this sonar action. My life, opponent life, torpedo, sonar, silence mine. My current position. Oh, why I was thinking to find where we get enemy position, because we don't. Yeah, that's the movement is also based on predictions. Okay, that might be. Barely live. What do you mean? Am I killing myself? I'm losing points here. Yeah, I'm shooting myself. that's interesting. So, what's going on? Yeah, my connection from time to time just lags, but I don't have what to do with it. So should I do just some checks like in order not to shoot myself? I think that would be a great idea. Yeah, I'm now lost. I'm lost like on ideas like what should be the next thing that I will implement. I have this problem with predicting the position based on silence because I'm not taking into consideration his path. Yeah, and as the game progresses, because the enemy is using a lot of silences, I get more and more possible positions. That's actually not very fun. Let's check what other people are doing here. So give me 1 second, I'm coming back. Just 1 minute. Yeah, I'm back. Are you still guys here? Nice tracking handling. Silence is tricky because it kinda requires applying op trail in the filter. Op trail, what do you mean on that? Do you already remove possible op position when you fire with no damage? No, I'm not tracking the damage at all. So yeah. But yeah, but I was thinking that this the thing that I'm when calculating the enemy possible positions based on the silence, I'm taking into consideration that his possible position is anywhere in each direction, like one distance to up to 4. So that's why it gives us a lot of possible positions. So I think I should fix this one in order to keep track of his path so far and just check it. Opening trail, yeah, opening current path. So what was the question? Nice tracking handling. Yeah, it's tricky, but the way I'm doing it. So where it is? Yeah, I have this backtracking algorithm, and when the action is silence, I take all possible targets that the enemy could take. So that's like 16 nodes, because there are 4 direction and the distance is 4. So here I'm splitting it into 4 like new branches that are getting called in the backtracking. Yeah, but I think I have to update my map. The tricky part is if we are using this instance of a map, we will have to set it to visit it when we enter the function, and set it back to what it was before when we return from the function. So let's start by map dot set visited cell. So I think I will have to just keep track of the ID somewhere here, if it's enemy or not. So let's say private, in the map I have what? Oh, I think that enemies also have ID. I mean the players have ID, right? A string with 3 spaces separated. My ID. And what's the opponent ID? Or is it like 0 and 1? When spreading silence. So yeah. Right, also make sure you avoid going through islands when spreading silence. Yeah, actually that's I think that's automatically handled, because we will call the backtracking into an island, but I have a check. Where is it? I have a check if enemy is safe to move there. So it will go to that island, but it will return null. So it will return like no possible enemy position there. So for the islands, I think I'm good. I am not checking the enemy trail. So ID. The player with ID 0 begins. Okay, the ID is 0 and 1. But no, I think here I'm not speaking about this kind of ID. I will have a different kind of ID. So ID on map, something like that, to keep track like of a trail on the map. And we will send it here as well. Not in the update, but probably in the create, in the constructor. public submarine not get enemy, id on map, which is as well an integer. And here in the player, when we initialize them, this will be map dot let's make them public. Public static visited by enemy. Visited by me. And this one is visited by enemy. So let me just check. Okay. Then in the map, set visited cell, and let's say int ID. I will place the ID here. Then in the submarine, set visited cell, ID on map. The same thing should be done here. So set visited cell, the position. We will do it a bit here in order to avoid like setting the visited position out of a map. So map dot set visited cell to position ID on map. I think my map, the logic of a map is not the best one, but I'll manage it later, because for I will not be able to keep track of trail at the same time with keeping track of the mines. So map set visited cell ID on map. Is enemy safe to move in the map? Where is this set visited? Backtrack. Visited by me. Oh, but even right now I'm not able, because I have on the map one cell can be visited by me and as well visited by my enemy. So it's already bad. Danilka, hello. Should I keep track of positions in different maps of trails, I mean? Yeah, I'm not sure how to better do it at the moment. So my trail enemy trail. I'm thinking if this should be in the map at all, or maybe in the submarine. Daniel is doing his job with PR. Thank you, bro. So, my trail, enemy trail. It will require some changes. Let's keep my trail inside the map at this moment and only work with the enemy trail inside a separate array. And when it will be implemented, we can add my trail in a separate array as well. So the enemy trail set visited. We will initialize it here. This map is equal. Yeah, so let's initialize it with zeros. Enemy trail at I and j will be equal to 0. Set visited cell. Should I use the same function or a different one? Public void set enemy visited cell. So we will put just a 1 there. We don't need the ID because 0 will be an empty cell and 1 will be the cell that the enemy has already been there. So submarine. We will do it here. Is enemy safe to move? We should take into consideration in that is enemy safe to move. So if it's not on the map, we return false. If cell is empty or cell is visited by me, let's first of all check if enemy trail at this point is equal to 1, then we return false because we know that we already been there. If enemy trail at that position is 1, yeah, we already been there and we return false. And let's add it here, value, int value. So we will use the same method to set it and to unset. So in the submarine, when we get there, we set it to 1, but we should also set it to 0 when we return from it. But where should we do that? Where? I think here, when we split When we split. Possible endpoints. So let me check what's going on. You don't really need positions, only opponent's move, silence, and surface affect his trail. Yeah, but it's easier just to keep it into the map, his trail, and when you compute it, like not to go back. Yeah, it's possible also to pre-compute this only based on his actions. Let me try to make it work like this, because I feel it's gonna be possible. I just have to understand where I should reset it back. And I don't know why I feel that I should do it here. No. For the move action as well. Oh my god, I'm lost. So yeah, I saw that one. What am I doing there? Did I just mess up everything? Most probably. So map. Yeah, my brain just freezes at this moment. So first of all, we have a bug that our submarine just surfaced. What's going on? My backtracking, what visited by me, and then back to empty. That visited cell. And it's getting called only from the update function. An update function is only for me. Is it this problem? My biggest issue when adding silence to opponent trail was that most of the time you have more than one possible opponent position. So for each possible opponent position, it needs to apply current trail and then prevent silence spread according to this temporary trail and so on. Yeah. Actually, that's true. I should keep track of a temporary trail. But even with keeping track it in the map, if I'm resetting it every time I go back, that should also work. Hmm. So yeah, apparently that line of code was a problem. Really? Set enemy visited cell map. Set enemy. Oh, not map. Not map. Enemy trail. I feel that when I split, I should just create a copy of a map and send to the function that copy of a map. But that's a bad idea. I know. War. War to before we fork to keep a track of the enemy position, to the enemy trail map, and after that just replace it with that copy. And the moment, what's going on here? So 103 position, 47, 17, 16, 14, 10. So we should get to a point where the enemy silence is 6. Okay, it's 77. Set enemy, so map, is enemy safe to move? If enemy trail store the path directions. I suggest generate this temporary trail on demand. Generate temporary trail. Generate temporary trail on demand to compute it. Oh, to maybe I can walk around with it here. send it here. Let me check how to copy Java. Copy b-dimensional array. Clone array. Map. Public get enemy trail clone. I'm definitely overcomplicating myself with this one. I think that's the same. Return. It's gonna be of type, yep, like this. Clone array, enemy trail. So in the submarine here, int map, temporary map will be enemy trail is a better name. Map.get enemy trail clone. Map set enemy trail. Set enemy map dot set enemy trail to the enemy trail. So here, when we go into the backtracking algorithm, it will modify the enemy trail from the map, but as far as we keep track of a clone of it, and after backtracking is done, we reset it back. I hope that it will reset it correctly, but I'm not sure. Silence doesn't happen very often. Yeah, but I saw the bot is using it quite often. So let's see. Enemy position 29, and our enemy is collecting for silence. Enemy position 0. Why we got to a point where enemy position is 0? I think that we messed up with enemy position 0. It's 9-8. Is 9-8 here? We messed up something. No wonder YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth. I'm sorry guys if the connection is bad. I'm just having some troubles with the internet. So I will also set the enemy trail to reset it. Everything all right. So new empty trail. Empty trail will be is equal to new int. No. Reset enemy trail. I have so many methods with this enemy trail, and we definitely shouldn't be in my map class. So reset enemy trail, it's a public void, and then we will do something like this. It's height, width, okay, and when we start each we reset it. Let's see. So 59 enemy current possible positions, 49, 42, 29. That's good. 19, 18, 16, 15, 13. I'm looking when he will silent. He's not doing it. Okay, somewhere here. So at this moment there are 7 possible positions, and after his silence there are 51. Is there a way to debug this? I don't know. Yeah, but still the positions are getting yeah, like better and better. Only in the end, like after a couple of silences, there are still like a lot of enemy possible positions. So without tracking if I hit him or not, and also predicted based on that, I think I don't have a chance to have anything meaningful. Let's try not to shoot when not to shoot myself. So where is it? Shooting. And position, distance to to pause should be more than 1 in order not to shoot ourselves, because it's less than 1 we will gonna shoot ourselves. But I know that depending on the order of shooting and moving, the results are different. So probably I'll first shoot and after that move. What happened there? Okay, I know why. Move plus direction, and I can add it here, the pipe. Will it work if I'm not shooting? Charge, no. Torpedo. How did that happen? Look here, I'm shooting myself. Oh, but the diagonals are also counting. So my distance here said that it's well. If distance public array list node is around, and we will return here if it's around that point. Is around, or something like distance including diagonals. So we return if distance to that point is equal to 1, then we know that it's around. Return true. And then we have to check the diagonals. Okay, the diagonals will be distance to that point. The distance to that point is 2, but the points should not be on the same x or y axis. So only in that case is gonna be a diagonal. If distance is 2 and y is different, then point dot get y, and at the same time x also should be different. Point dot get x. Return. Return. Come on. So now, not sure from which one to check. So submarine is around. Okay, so if the position, if my position is around that position, does it make sense? So if distance is equal to 1, then okay. I think it doesn't actually matter. With diagonal is dist L0, dist 8. Yeah, dist 8 to take the. Yeah, it makes sense. So let's just make sure that we are not killing myself. Yeah, so far so good. Okay, here we hit him, and if we are able to track his health, I mean we are able, but I didn't implemented it yet. So if we will track his position, then we definitely know where he is. I'm just thinking that tracking his position today will be too much. How is the leaderboard going? Is it back? Yeah, I think it's back up. So let's just submit the solution that we came up so far. There is no chance and no expectation out of it because it's still too far. What's that? Okay, new follower, hello. Yeah, I'm losing badly from everyone. That was so fast. Oh my god, he's so overpowered. Look at him. He just destroyed me in a couple of moves. That's fun. So, yeah, it seems that we are not going anywhere with this solution. But I'm too tired to start implementing more. So I think that's it for today, guys. Let me check if Western current bitrate. So probably you're not hearing me, but still, thank you very much for watching. I'm gonna hit the sack because I'm too tired. As always, guys, stay hydrated, write clean code, and I'm out. Thank you.